Jesus Christ, dude. God, I hate Twitch streaming. I genuinely, maybe 2026, I just quit. Maybe 2026, I just quit Twitch streaming and I just go to like either full-time video on demand YouTube videos or just like go away entirely. I can't. It's so lame. It's so shitty. Everything sucks.
All right, so Hassan is back. And somehow he's even more miserable than usual. And this time, it's not just another bad take or another meltdown. He's straight up talking about quitting Twitch entirely. Like actually saying, maybe I just leave the internet in 2026. And honestly, after everything that happened this week, I kind of believe him. Because this wasn't just one mistake. This was Hassan losing control of his community in real time. This whole thing kicks off with one of the most out-of-touch tweets imaginable. Hassan Piker tweets about how New Year's Eve being on a Wednesday sucks because it feels like he's clocking into work tomorrow. Which, brother? You stream video games and yell at chat. You are a millionaire with a billionaire dad. Complaining about working on New Year's. And people immediately let him know how insane that sounded. He gets ratioed. Hard. And instead of just taking the L, he does what Hassan always does and doubles down. He starts saying streaming is actually more draining than a 9 to 5. Not physically harder. Not dangerous. But soul-sucking. And look, streaming can be tiring, sure. But when you're constantly angry, constantly yelling, constantly miserable, at some point you gotta ask, streaming draining you? Or do you just hate what you built?
In the appropriate direction. Like even when people were like yelling about Atrioc, right? Earlier or yesterday. He is like by and large a dude that has like pretty decent politics. Like what do you think is going to happen when you're fucking yelling at him? Like there's no reason to yell at him. Go fucking yell at the people that are making the fucking right-wing propaganda or the people who are promoting the right-wing propaganda as opposed to Atrioc. But of course, you probably, once again, have more of an opportunity to have him hear your anger and resentment. So you're going to use it on him. You're going to expend the limited amount of time and energy that you have on someone like that. Chad is not listening to you, Hasanavi. Jesus Christ, dude. God, I hate Twitch streaming. I genuinely, maybe 2026, I just quit. Maybe 2026, I just quit Twitch streaming and I just go to like either full-time video on demand YouTube videos or just like go away entirely. I can't. It's so lame. It's so shitty. Everything sucks.
Hassan's community starts harassing another streamer. And one of his mods, now a producer, is basically begging chat to stop. Hassan finally steps in and says, don't harass people. Now for half a second you think, oh wow, okay, growth. But then he immediately follows it up with, you're just harassing the wrong people. And that's when it clicks. He's not saying don't harass. He's saying harass better. Not my friends, not people I like. Go after the people I disagree with politically instead. That's not leadership. That's crowd control. This is where the hypocrisy is impossible to ignore. For years, Hassan has said, I can't control my chat. It's not my responsibility. But suddenly, he's telling them who to target. So which is it? Because when Ethan or other creators were getting harassed, Hassan claimed his hands were tied. Now all of a sudden he's got a leash, he just doesn't pull it unless it benefits him, and that's the core issue. And listen, this wasn't a joke, this wasn't confident, this was defeat. This is the same guy who claims he's winning, claims he's happy, claims he had a great year. But happy people don't fantasize about disappearing from the internet, but burnt out people do.
Wait, what is this? Stop getting Peachy stream crying, you fucking parasocial weirdos. Oh my God, we will ban every single person that is doing that, okay? Every single person that's doing that, you will get banned here. Do not fucking do dumb shit like that. What the fuck's wrong with you guys, bro? It's fine. Be fucking normal. What is happening? Do not. Oh my God. I wish, like, I was thinking about this morning. It's like people don't have the appropriate level of smoke for like actual political actors, right? They have way more smoke for fucking smoke for my friends and people who are aligned with them politically than they do for like actual people on the opposing side, you know?
Right after threatening to quit, he pivots and goes, sorry to the haters, but we had a pretty good year, which just feels like cope. Then comes the usual routine. I follow facts. I'm honest. Anyone who criticizes me is either centrist, apolitical, or secretly right-wing. Translation: if you don't like me, your politics must be wrong. There's no room in his worldview for maybe people just don't like you. Then there's Asmongold. Hassan claims he's not obsessed. Meanwhile, he says Asmongold's name constantly. So much that Asmongold's editor literally made a montage of Hassan repeating his name over and over again. Hassan's defense? Well, he talks about me more. But then he keeps talking about him. You can't deny obsession while actively demonstrating it. That's not how that works. This isn't about one tweet. It's not about one meltdown. It's not even about one controversy. It's about a guy who built a community around rage and now can't control it. A guy who wants all the influence but none of the responsibility. And when even he starts talking about quitting, that's not him winning. That's the cracks finally showing. The world would be a better place if Hassan left the internet. So I'd support him. Check out some other videos or see you in the next one.